today I'm here at the Brooklyn Bend, and I wanted to touch base with the owners here, Ali and Ralph, aka Pops, to have them tell me a little bit about the Brooklyn Blend and what they are all about.
Well, we've been here for 5 years. We started off just with a shell of a store. And Pops, if you see his hands and you shake his hand, you might end up building something yourself. And what he did is he created a masterpiece right here. Hard work and grit. Every day we'd come and just put a little 2 and 2 together. We wanted to introduce something healthy for the neighborhood. That's why we've been here.
We came up with a number of different things where we could help, the community to, eat healthier, because there was nothing like that in the area.
So what we do is we try to work with local schools itself. Pops, if you know him, his cooking is amazing, and he always told us to eat healthy. We used to hate it when we were younger, but it always tasted so good, and we were like, you know what? Why don't we introduce that same concept? Eating healthy doesn't have to be something that doesn't taste right. Pops, I don't even want to tell you his age, but he has a 6-pack, all right? And that's the reason why we like it. And like I said, we work with local schools and try to get everything going. Awesome. Try to teach them about juicing and good eating. Yeah. The vibe is like our vibe at home. Chill, relax. We try to make this as homely and as friendly as we can. You come in, you sit down, and you're part of the family. Kick your feet up, relax, get your work done. A lot of people in Brooklyn live in like little rooms, and they're all compact, like 10 people in one apartment. Yeah. What we try to do is give you open space where you can do your work, and with the great workmanship of Pops, as able to emulate that concept and create our vision of making sure that we're able to give you an open space. Awesome.
Currently, we are working on another space. It will be in East New York, Pennsylvania, and Livonia. And we are about 75% done. So soon we'll be opening, maybe in the next 2 months or so.
Cool.
And that's all Pops work. Believe it or not, like I said, if you shake his hand, you might end up building a house. So if you get a house, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, we basically do everything. We use a lot of reclaimed wood. All the tables is reclaimed wood. We did the countertop. We did it ourselves. Basically, we did everything ourselves.
Pops did it himself. There's no extra people. There's none of this. It's Pops, my brother, us. We all just worked on building the store. Yeah. But Pops just built all this by himself. So I want to make that very clear.
Very good, very good. So when I have clients that need renovation work, I can refer them to Pops, is what you're saying.
Hey, listen, Pops loves what he does. So if you have a passion for what you do and you love what you do amazing work, and that's what Pops does.
One of my favorite food here is wild rice. I don't eat white rice or brown rice or jasmine rice, whatever. If you're eating something and you cannot benefit from it nutritiously, I don't consider that food. So what I do is I introduce wild rice here. Wild rice is packed with protein. It's electrical, it got a lot of iron, and it's very good for fiber. So we have that here, and I eat that on a regular basis. I have blueberries. Blueberries is so good for you because it basically helps you get rid of fat. Also sea moss. We do sea moss here. Sea moss has over 100 minerals, and it's so nutritious. So we have one that's called Pop Special because I put all my mixture together. We got blueberries, almond milk, sea moss.
The Pop Special is not on the menu, all right? The reason why, if you know, this is Brooklyn's best kept secret. You come here, you'll have a 6-pack like him. So I want to make that clear.
Now, why Bed-Stuy?
I used to work around this area. I'm a paramedic for the fire department. And we used to go to, our area never had anything. I would go to Park Slope and you'd see all these amazing juice bars and everything. So I wanted to bring something more to the local community, to our local neighborhood. Brooklyn is where we grew up. We grew up in East New York. But we're trying to introduce it to more lower income neighborhoods. Although Bed-Stuy has changed, it's not lower income anymore, but we wanted to introduce something a little bit better.
Bed-Stuy is definitely changing. Yeah. I think that's really awesome what you say about really keeping your roots in Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
And never forgetting where you came from, essentially.
Never. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, that is all the time we have for today, but I want to say thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
For taking the time out and speaking with me.
Anytime.
And you can bet that I will be ordering some of that awesome food we talked about.
Pop Special, wild rice.
You should too. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a great day.
Take care.
Thank you.